Hello out there, and welcome to my first Forza Motorsport Multiplayer Mayhem video. Let's start right into it with the Volkswagen GTI. Well, that's my first video about the Forza Motorsport Multiplayer, and also one of my first races in the game or in the multiplayer overall. Since I'm not that experienced with Forza Motorsport, it's kind of new to me. I've played like 7 hours in Forza Motorsport 7, but my overall experience is, well, not given at all. So yeah, that's my first qualifying lap, screwing up the corkscrew. So yeah, that lap was completely done. Second lap was just slow as the first lap. So I still don't understand, to be honest, why the invalid lap, a bit faster invalid lap counts, but the a tiny bit slower invalid lap does not count. I don't get the idea behind this, but well, maybe it's intentional, maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe there's a hotfix in the next couple of days. So yeah, yes, my qualifying lap here overall is, it's okay. Let's say it like this. Here and there I'm losing some tenths, like this corner, and also in the next corner I could have kicked the throttle a tiny bit earlier. But yeah, overall I think I am of the fastest lap of the, let's say, world's fastest lap, like 3 seconds or 2 seconds. It's a lot, especially for this short track. But as I already said, I don't have that much experience. My setup for the GTI isn't that good. I still have to improve it a lot, especially for this track. Maybe I have to take down the aero, maybe the camber is a bit wrong, maybe the some other adjustments. And there you can see me, that's me, P2, yes. My lap was obviously fast enough for P2, and yeah, let's start the race. Important, you have to manage the throttle a lot, so you can see why this is important. I'm already overtaken or trying to overtake P1. Unfortunately, yeah, this happens. He bumps me a tiny bit on the left side, but I'm not losing that much time. The GTI from P3, I guess. Did he start at P3? I'm not even sure. I think he started even far or more behind, further behind. Yes, he's already trying to catch up to P1. But the driver in the RS3 is quite good, especially as you can see in this corner. No, it's just a joke. He's really good, at least in my opinion. Also having problems with the car, with the game, because, well, we don't, or no one of us has that much experience in the game, so I guess here and there most of us are going to lose a couple of tenths or seconds. Now I'm also bumming him a bit, but yeah, I guess he won't lose that much time. Well, but we lost a bit of time in the corkscrew. We both got a penalty, and there he is kissing the wall, losing even more time. So I'm trying to overtake him on the outside, and it happened. Yes, great move from me. No, well, he screwed up, so I had to take this opportunity. If I wouldn't have taken it, it just would be kind of bad, in my opinion. And then I'm screwing up, going a bit wide in this corner. Maybe I've braked a little late. Already bump drafting me again, giving me a slight advantage for the corkscrew. So he's trying to perform the switcheroo, but it's not going to happen with me. Well, it obviously happened, so or nearly happened. Still going side by side, but then maybe he also went on the gravel, maybe he just went off the grass or braked a tiny bit, I don't know. Back to P1. Yeah, intense race so far. It was really, my head was like, it was incredibly red since I'm not playing that many multiplayer racing games. Of course, I'm playing Forza Horizon, but I mean, you know them, no? You know them. So it's not the best experience. Neither the driver tires are, but yeah, I still think it's more acceptable than most online players. I mean, even the trail every week is such a mess. So such a mess as my entry into the corkscrew. But the RS3 wasn't that much better, so I'm still ahead. He's trying to overtake me on the left side and then switching back to the right side. But, as I said, a switcheroo won't happen to me. And then he's bumping me again, but definitely my fault. I've maybe braked a tiny bit too early. Yeah, because I'm still not that familiar with the track. Of course, familiar with the track, but not in combination with the game and with the car and so on. So, yeah, mistakes can happen. We all have to improve. Yeah, lap 4, still being in first position. RS3 is catching up again. Went a bit wide there. Was, in my opinion, the opportunity for the RS3 to go to the inside and maybe push me a bit wide. Not out of track, but yeah, he could have overtaken me, but didn't take the chance. Corkscrew this time quite fine. Yeah, as you can see, the GTI is also still following us. Yeah, they are both pretty quick, at least for me. There went a bit wide again. Maybe touched RS3 a bit too hard. Well, I can understand if he complains about this, but yeah, still fast on the straight. Don't know if the GTI is the fastest car on the straight, or at least in the acceleration from like, I don't know, 100 to 200 kph. But I'm always faster than most of the RS3s. Maybe it's due to my setup. I lowered the aero a tiny bit for this track. Not sure if this was necessary, but yeah. R3 and GTI are really giving me a hard life or a hard time, but that's what we are for. I mean, we all want a competition, so yeah. Yeah, he pushed me again. I mean, it's like now the third time or fourth time maybe. 2 times maybe because I did the mistakes. And yeah. I honestly don't know what happened there with the RS3. Maybe he did a mistake. I think he went on the gravel. So the GTI is catching up. And I'm opening a tiny gap. But I'm not that sure if it's enough when I'm not driving 100% clean. And as you can see here, gap 0.6 seconds at the corner entry, at a straight entry, and there, just after the flat out part, it's just 0.1 of a second. And that's where the game unsettled a tiny bit. Yeah, lost P1. Unfortunately, completely my fault, my problem. Yeah, cutting the corkscrew again, getting another time penalty, but just 0.2 seconds, so that should be fine. Yeah, since the RS3 has 0.9 seconds worth of time penalties, I still could finish ahead of him. Yeah, but not sure if this is going to happen. Let's see what happens in the next corner. Yes. You guessed it right. I'm messing up again. Losing again way too much time. RS3 is just going way too fast for me. And the GTI is pushing me wide again. No, it's the first time he's pushing me wide again. But not the last time. Yeah. And he gave me enough space. Corkscrew entry was also fine in my opinion. Maybe going a bit too wide there, and maybe it was my mistake. Maybe it was his mistake. In the right in the race, I thought I gave him enough space, but the more often I watch the video, the more often I think that he had a better line, and I closed the gap to the outside a bit too much. So it was my fault, I think. Why I haven't got a penalty here is still not understandable for me. I would have given myself a penalty in this case. But yeah, Forza Motorsport is kind of fair to me. Yeah. And that's the end of the race. P3 lost one position. My fastest lap is also still nearly a second off my actual fastest lap from the qualifying. But with all that fighting and the pressure in my rear, yeah, it was quite hard, but amazing. Yeah, and if you liked the video, please comment below. If you have any suggestions what I can improve, let me know, so I can make my future videos a tiny bit better. Yes, I hope it was the last time that you were visiting my channel or my videos. And yeah, for that, and until next time, keep the rubber burning and your eyes on the street.